Hey, what's up, gamers? Cheetah here, bringing you a super easy achievement walkthrough for Caligo. This game is published by Sometimes You, and it's developed by Krealit. You can pick it up right now for a price of $9.99. To get the full 1,000 gamer score, we just have to finish the entire game, and along the way, collect all 20 of the hidden ink drawings, and then we have to get both of the different endings. So this is an easy and relaxing walking simulator. Nothing is technically missable since the game has chapter select, but the ink drawings are a little bit hidden, so I would recommend using the guide for those. Getting the two different endings is very easy since you can just reload the level and then select the opposite choice. Throughout the game, there's lots of dialogue, but you can skip through that by pressing the B button if you want to. Skipping the dialogue will save you about 20 minutes versus not skipping it, so of course, in this video here, I will be skipping through all of the dialogue just to get the completion as quickly as possible, but feel free to listen to it and enjoy the story if you want to, of course. But if you want to skip it, you can just spam the B button anytime the dialogue appears. So this is a pretty simple walking simulator. You basically just walk from the start of the level to the end. There's only 8 chapters, so it's pretty quick. I'll try to come back in with commentary here and there and tell you where the ink drawings are, so that way you don't accidentally miss one. I'll also have timestamps to each of those if you just want to mop one up. But other than that, I won't be doing commentary throughout the video here since it's very simple. You just walk real slow and kind of make your way throughout the levels. But I'll be back in just a minute here and let you know where to pick up the first ink drawing once we get to the lighthouse there. Once you get into the lighthouse here, you'll find the first ink drawing directly in front of you, so make sure you pick that up with the A button, and then continue on and finish the level.
So,
there's more day.
what is this place?
Maybe you'll tell me. It's your life after all.
I'm not sure. I need to look around first.
Alright, so once you get to the little pillow fort here, you want to make your
Yeah.
way inside, and eventually that'll unlock the Cozy Corner achievement, and then from there, if you turn to your left, you'll see kind of a giant chair, and then you can find the next ink drawing right there, so go ahead and pick that up. And then slightly down the path on the left side here, you'll see a bookshelf, and you can find the next ink drawing right there. And then once you get to this cozy fireplace area here, you can find the next ink drawing up on the wall on the left side right there.
Who was it?
Come closer. Don't be afraid. Do you remember how you and I used to sit on this swing when you were a child?
Of course I remember. This was the place where all fantasies materialized.
Once you get up to the great oak tree, don't go to the left just yet. That'll end the level. You want to make your way around the back right, and then just back here you can find the next ink drawing, and then go ahead and finish this level.
This old oak.
It's a pity we left that place behind. That's why I really felt the taste for life for the first time.
Behind. Ahead. These words make little sense here, you know. But let's not get carried away. We need to move forward.
Alright, so down the hill here, you'll find this skull, and right beside it
As you
is
say,
the next
what a
collectible
weird
ink drawing,
place.
so make sure you pick that up, and
Chains
then
tied
head
to
up the hill.
odd-looking masts, portholes hidden in rocks, all these skulls. Why? Why all this?
All this is your memories. You'll soon see what it's all about.
This atmosphere, all the freshness and coolness in the air, it's such a familiar feeling. Freedom is the first thing that comes to mind.
I like this place. The world you live in is too vain. There's too much bustle, too many thoughts and worries.
And what's the point in all this?
That's not how I see it. It's just that in all this swirling, you need to find the strength to swim in the right direction.
You might be right. You should know better. After all, I only bring you the building blocks to extend reality.
Right up here on the kind of two skull crosses, you'll find the next ink drawing.
I guess we've reached the top now.
Let's check it.
I recognize this place. Of course, it didn't used to look like this when I saw it, but after all, it's not the real thing. This is how I remember it.
Or rather, this is how you sensed it.
Back behind this
Think we need to
machinery
get
here,
on
you
the
can
ship's
find
deck.
the next
But
ink drawing
I think
on the
there's
rock.
someone there. Although I'd rather walk along the shore for a while.
You're right. That's where we have to look for things we came here for. But there's no need to hurry. There's no time here, remember?
And then on the opposite side of the beach, just back here on this machinery here, you can find the next one.
first saw it, it didn't look like a pile of rustling scrap metal at all to me. What I saw was an ancient sea monster, thrown ashore, which was too old to go back into the water.
It wasn't just a trick of the eye.
And then once you're on the ship, you can find the next ink drawing just over here, so make sure you get that before you head down to the lower level.
Hey, look!
You know what to do.
The best.
And then just behind this door on the right side, you can find the next ink drawing on the wall there.
This is a prison. Just great. The best manifestation of life. There are a lot of cells here, judging by how many digits there are in the numbers. That's putting it mildly.
Oh yes, there are many cells and many prisoners. Their name is Legion. Let's take a look in one of them. I believe there is an open one on the level above.
I'm not sure I'd want that.
Want it or not, we'll have to. That's our job, my friend.
And then just up here, you're going to have this guy exercising in the room, and then beside him on the wall next to the electrical box is the next ink drawing.
What a loathsome place. What are we gonna see up there?
You've probably guessed already, haven't you? That same chair.
Yeah, apart from that, there's basically nothing else here.
And then once you get up here, just next to this guy, you can find the next ink drawing on the floor there.
Where is the immortal?
And then right up here, we can get a 2-for-1. You can unlock the Witness Missable achievement by looking through the crack of the door here. So make sure you get that one out of the way. And then once you have that achievement, just make sure you get the ink drawing on the floor right next to this door. Right here.
Here's our new lucky boy. Thousands of eyes are glued to the screen right now, all full of envy. Are you ready for your 15 minutes of fame?
This Vanity Fair. Is there another way to get out of here?
Forget about it.
No. There's gotta be another way.
Again, I'm sorry, but there's no other way.
Once you get up to the top of the stairs here, do not go left. Ignore that guy or else that'll end the chapter. What you want to do is you want to walk around the outer edge just back here, and then on one of the kind of AC units, you can find the next ink drawing.
Where? Time.
As you're making your way down, keep an eye out on the left side here, and then eventually you'll find the next ink drawing.
It's the war, of course. The one that
Exactly.
No, they did. This is.
Just over here on the tank, you can find the next ink drawing. This one's pretty hard to miss.
Let's go that way.
What about them? Did anyone ever get to the top?
To the Oracle? No, of course not. What would be the point of keeping something like this then? What a weird thought. Oh well.
Are you trying to say that we're being treated differently here?
You may say so, yes. But to be honest, I hardly find it attractive. At least it's
Just back
fun
here
down
next to
here.
this kind of broken
what's up
catapult,
there?
you can find
So
the
you get to
next
the
ink
top,
drawing. It's right next
have
to
all
me
your
at my
questions
feet right there.
answered.
Somehow I accidentally walked
What
right
next?
past it, but you'll see me here. I quickly
Here we
turned
go
around
again.
and then picked it up.
It's
So
as if
just
there's nothing
make
else
sure you
apart
collect
from
this
the
one as well,
slaughterhouse down there and
and then head back the way we came a little bit.
That's how it seems sometimes.
Once you get to these stairs, just up here, before you head up, make sure you collect the ink drawing at the bottom there. Once you get to the top of the stairs here, you can find the final ink drawing directly in front of you, and then once you pick that one up there, that should unlock the ink spots achievement. You'll see for me, my achievement was really delayed in popping, and for a split second, I started to panic. I was like, oh my god, is the achievement going to unlock? Am I going to have to re-record the entire video? Did I miss one? But thankfully it unlocked there. So now just continue playing through the game. We're going to finish this one here, and then a bit later on, I'll tell you how to get the 2 different endings, so I'll see you then.
She's beautiful.
Sorry.
Alright, so once you get to the final chapter here, you'll have the 2 different endings. You can skip through the dialogue here, and then just select the bottom option. It should already be highlighted. Press A, and then let this ending here play out, and then eventually that'll unlock the achievement for this one. And then once we have that, we're going to pause, and then reload the save, and then choose the opposite answer. So I'll see you in just a minute here. All right, and then once the achievement unlocks, you can pause, restart the level, and then get the other ending, or if you want, you can even chapter select back to the final level, whichever you prefer. But I'm just going to restart the level here, and then this time I'm going to select the opposite answer, so that way I can get the different ending. So last time I chose the bottom option, but this time I'm going to choose the top one. All right, so once you get to the end here, you'll have about a minute kind of dialogue section here that's unskippable. And then after you skip through the credits, your final 2 achievements will unlock. Again, I quickly made a little edit there just for the sake of the video, but that's it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like on the video if the guide was helpful. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Huge shout out to all my awesome Patreon and YouTube members. Special thanks to those in tiers 3 and 2, including Jax Jags, Tim G84, and Rockmono44.